So we got our mash water up to 160 and we're gonna pour it into the tub. Alright, so we're putting our grains in our clean sanitized bucket and we're gonna let it mash for an hour. Good. Okay. So we just poured the rest of our sparging liquid in. Now we're draining it into our second pot, and then we're gonna add our hops and bring it to a boil. Oh my god, I was having sex. We just did our lautering process. Now we're gonna bring our wort up to a boil, and then we're gonna add hops into each pot. So we're putting 2 grams of Cascade hops into each pot. We're gonna wait to put hops in that pot until it boils. So now we're adding our other 2 grams of Cascade hops to our other pot that just started boiling. And we're gonna let it boil for 25 minutes, and then we're gonna add 3.5 grams of Cascade hops to each pot at 25 minutes into the boil. Adding 3.5 more grams of Cascade hops to the pot. And then in 5 minutes, we're gonna add 3.5 grams to that pot. And that'll be a total of 7 grams. And then in 10 more minutes, we're gonna add our CTZ hops. So now I'm adding the other 3.5 grams of the Cascade, and we're gonna let that boil for 15 minutes before we put Cascade and CTZ hops in. Adding another 3.5 grams of Cascade hops and 4 grams of CTZ hops, and then we're gonna boil for 10 minutes. The other 3.5 grams of Cascade and the other 4 grams of CTZ. And now we're putting the last 3.5 grams of Cascade in that one. So we're adding our last 3.5 grams of Cascade hops, and then we're gonna put our other pot in the bathtub to start cooling. Alright, so our second pot is finished boiling. We're gonna go get it cooling. Yeah. So now we're pouring the cooled wort into our bucket, and then we're gonna put it into our carboiler from there. So now we're getting a sample to test the original gravity. Drop the thing in. Go. So now we're pouring our German ale yeast in.